Hello and welcome into Real Recruits, another great episode for you on tap, and we are very excited to present you a couple great stories. We've got Anthony Race alongside me, Phil Stafford, to talk about his story. He's one of our senior pitchers here in Arizona. Anthony, we started working with you. You didn't really have any college coaches talking to you at the time. It was about June of last year, going into senior year. A lot has transpired since then. I'll let you go ahead and tell our fans exactly what's been the process for you.
Well, in June, I wasn't talking to any coaches, and I was getting a little nervous, and then we made the video, sent it out, replied to every coach, and started talking to a lot of coaches, got a lot of interest, and then it just took off from there. And then a lot of coaches came out to see me play in the tournaments and showcases, and then last night I signed with Scottsdale Community College.
Great, and that's a local community college here in Arizona for you. Why did you choose that school over all others as of right now?
I don't know. I took a visit, felt like a good place to play. I like the school a lot, I like the field, like the players, so felt like a good choice.
And it doesn't stop there either. I mean, we're going to be working with you to get you to that next level. Division I obviously is our goal, and he's actually got some Division Is that have all of a sudden started getting in contact, whether it's they're seeing and hearing good things about you. We're excited to see that. Just kind of give us an idea of what has transpired in your life in the past couple of weeks.
Well, I was set on Scottsdale, and then I got a couple calls from Division I schools saying that they're going to offer me soon, and so I don't know what I'm going to do right now, but I mean that's pretty awesome. I never really expected that at all.
Yeah, it's a great position because either way you've got somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Either Division I or the Scottsdale Community College, which is a great program too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Anthony, thanks so much for taking the time. I appreciate it, buddy. Good luck with everything and continued success. We're going to keep going through the show here. We've got another great story that we want to get to you. It's Jake Crosby from Grand Junction, Colorado. He's got a great story to get to us as well. Let's take a listen to what Jake has and where he's going.
Hi, I'm Jacob Crosby. I played 4 years at Central High School as a D lineman, and I'm going to head up to Fort Lewis to play some college football, and I got there through Real Recruits. I ended up going to Fort Lewis, but I got contacts from Mesa, Adams, Western, a little bit from Chaparral, different schools like that. And that really helped me when I was talking to Fort Lewis for them to go, okay, this guy's really serious. And that really helped me with some scholarship money as well, because it wasn't just, hey, come walk on. They thought, well, if we don't land this guy on our team, then we're going to be playing against him for 4 years. So that really helped as well. Being in Grand Junction, Colorado, you don't get exposure from coaches. I mean, you just don't, because it's a small town. You're not going to have coaches come watch your game. You're not going to have coaches come talk to your coaches unless they got some real contacts or real experience around the college field. I mean, my senior year we had some coaches like that, but the recruiting process starts in my junior year. The junior year I got a lot of exposure from coaches, and I got in contact with coaches. Well, the serious ones that were contacting was Brown University, Penn University, Drake University, Valpo University. For a while, I had some couple others that were pretty big, like Albany. They were interested in them for a while. I even had Princeton for a little bit that was interested in. Of course, Fort Lewis and a lot of those colleges in the RMAC. So those are the big ones.
Thanks to Jake and Anthony for sharing their great stories. Once again, we are on track for 100% for all of our senior athletes moving on to the next level to continue playing in their sport. We're very excited about that. Let's not forget, though, this show is all about getting some highlight action, so let's jump into the highlights from this week in high school sports here in Arizona. We have a clash between two Section 1 teams in Division I, two squads that are heading in separate directions. Last time we saw Deer Valley was prior to winter break, and they've won their last 9 contests. As for the Coyotes of Centennial, they're looking for their first victory in the last 8 games. Second quarter now, Cole Howard dumps it to Malik Faria for the turnaround, Jay. And the visitors continue to ride that momentum through the end of the half. Around the horn to Xavier Villanueva, knocking it down for the Coyotes to take a 3-point lead into the break. 1-point contest now in the third. Offensive turnovers don't help the Coyotes, and this won't either. Skyhawks for the lead. Got it! Jake Stackmiller gives the home team the lead by 2. Now with the crowd into it, Reese Plummer drives baseline with 2 hands on the wheel. Plummer led DB with 15. D-Ron Kyle was right behind him with 13. This was Kyle's two-handed flush in the fourth as the Skyhawks win 10 in a row. It's a 15-point victory over Centennial. Phil, the final bell may have rung for the end of the school week, but that began a very busy week for Real Recruits athletes out on the soccer field and baseball diamond. Starting at Liberty High School, plenty of Real Recruits baseball players playing for the AZ Prowlers in the Perfect Game tournament, including new Real Recruits pitcher Ryan Nelson. Nelson kept his guys in the game against the AZ Sharks all day long, and that allowed for Tyler Wyatt to eventually give his Prowlers the 5-3 lead late in the game. Gapper scores 2, and the Prowlers went on to win this one 6-3. To Desert Mountain, it was a battle out on the soccer pitch. Real Recruits midfielder Justin Farley and his Wolves trying to play catch-up after falling behind 3-1 early on against Mountain View. Second half, Farley knew the cameras were on him, so he took his game up a notch. Tough shot, squeaks through, and that ties up the game at 3. We're headed to OT with this one. Wolves threatening. It's junior Matthew Hulse with the lefty kick. Works to perfection. Upper left V for the lead. DMHS added another before this one was said and done. They score 4 unanswered goals to win 5-3. Now, before we say goodbye this week, just want to remind you, go download the Real Recruits mobile app for free today in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Once you get your created profile, you can then sign up by a monthly basis to find any college coach's email in the nation and send them that personal profile you just created. The easiest way to get out to college coaches is making contact via email and continuing to update them on your status. Use the Real Recruits mobile app to do just that. We'll be back next week for more Real Recruits TV. We'll see you then. For now, let's send it out to the fans.